Hello, children of St. Mark's, and welcome back for another story from the World Story Bible by Sparkhouse Family. And I think I finally figured out how to set the camera so it doesn't look backwards to you. Today's story is about Joseph. Well, first of all, if you remember our last story, we met Joseph, Jacob's favorite son. And Joseph always had these dreams that seemed kind of crazy, and everyone seemed to think they meant that his whole family would be under his control. And his brothers didn't like that, so they sold him to a traveler passing by, and we'll find out what happens. And Joseph hasn't stopped having any dreams. So, let's see. If you're following along in our World Story Bible, the lectionary Bible, remember, is a little bit different from the Kindle edition I'm using on screen. So if you're following along, the words are the same and the pictures are the same. We are on page 38, Joseph Interprets Dreams. And in the Kindle edition, it's the same story title. Wow, that doesn't happen often. Zzz. Pharaoh was sound asleep. Zzz. He dreamed of cows and grain. The next morning, Pharaoh groaned, "I don't understand my dreams. 7 skinny cows swallowed 7 fat cows. 7 thin ears of grain swallowed 7 plump ears." As Pharaoh's cupbearer listened, he remembered Joseph. When they were in prison together, Joseph listened to the cupbearer tell about his dreams. "I dreamt I pressed 3 branches of grapes into Pharaoh's cup," the cupbearer told Joseph. Joseph understood the dream. "In 3 days, you will be freed from prison. Remember me when you see Pharaoh." Wow, the cupbearer ran up to Pharaoh. "I know who can tell you about what your dreams mean." Clink. The jailer unlocked the prison door. Tug. Joseph was pulled out of prison, and he shaved his face and changed his clothes. Push! Joseph stood in front of Pharaoh. Pharaoh told Joseph about his dreams. Fat cows, skinny cows, plump grain, thin grain. "What does it mean?" he pleaded. "God is telling you something important," Joseph said. "Egypt will have 7 years of good harvest with lots of food. But then there will be 7 bad years with almost no food." "That's awful," shouted Pharaoh. "What will we eat during the bad years?" "Store food during the good years, eat it during the bad years," Joseph said. Pharaoh was amazed at Joseph's words. He put Joseph in charge of storing food in Egypt. Wow, what do you think of that? That takes some pretty disciplined planning there to save up enough food for 7 years. But I think if anyone can do it, Joseph can. So come back next week and we'll see what happens with all of that food he's been put in charge of. Bye.